Hey everybody! We're finishing up the premiere on the channel, so all those people that are watching the premiere are going to be coming here in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, that video, oh man, I am still a little bummed. So the video today was on the $50 3D printer, and it was not as terrible as I was expecting. I was really hoping that it was not going to have thermal runaway, that it was going to catch fire. I was excited. I brought out all the things to protect my build surface. So as soon as I proved that it didn't have thermal runaway, we could set it up to just go nuclear. I had cameras ready on slow motion, all the fun stuff, and it did. It has freaking thermal runaway. So, unfortunately, it's not as fun. You know, it is what it is, though. So yeah, we're just waiting for that premiere to finish up, and then we're going to do a makercoin. Prusa is running a contest right now on the E3D and East Coast Rep Facebook page for a makercoin, and that reminded me that we've never made our own makercoin. So hey, let's try to enter a contest, get you guys to go like the post when I put it up, and then see how it goes. I think top prize is an MK3S, which would be kind of cool. But second and third place are rolls of prusalive, and who doesn't love free filament? I like free filament. I bet you guys like free filament too. So yeah, just kind of waiting for that live stream to finish up. It should be another 2 or 3 minutes. Until then, I'll turn up the music just a hair, and, I don't know, I'll watch the comments. Let's hang out. What are you all up to today? How's everybody's day going? I thought the cat was going to join me. It looked like she wanted to join me earlier, but I guess for now, we'll put the stunt double in place. Oh, man. This video, I was so hoping that this thing was going to catch fire. Like, I had the entire idea of what I wanted to happen when thermal runaway went out. We would have had 3 different camera angles, all focused on the printer, 3 different slow motion amounts, so that when it broke off and when it melted away, we would be able to see it in, like, you know, 3 or 4 different angles, super slow motion on some of them. But alas, it ended up yuck. Yuck. Well, Jimmy, I'm glad that your son fell asleep. Hopefully, because I know last time you were struggling a little bit, I think. But, you know, glad to hear. Glad to hear. I have to research something because I have no idea what this means. Peter asked if I was going to do Subdoro Dango, and apparently that is literally polishing turds. So, that's a thing. Well, hey, I'll do my best not to scream into the microphone for you, because today should not be all that bad. Although, Photismint is here hanging out, and I can plug my own Patreon all damn day, but I'd be remiss if I didn't plug Photis's, because if you want to get some of the most badass models that... Oh, wait, I got one. I think this is Photis. I'm pretty sure this is Photis. Photis, you did the Loki bust, right? This was you? Maybe? I don't know. I know you did the Red Dragon bust, but that is on the set, because I like that so much... I put it on the set. I like that model. Oh, do I have another one of your models here? No. No, because I have them planned. Can I please tweet about the stream so you can... Damn it, Wexter did that. Son of a bitch. Yeah, because I only recently joined your Patreon, so... Yeah, I don't have it. I'll let the staff know to tweet about it. Give me just a second. Okay. You have the old Loki. I don't think I printed the old Loki. But that is my preference. Old Loki versus new Loki. I like old Loki better. But yeah, Fotis, I don't know if you saw, you're in the credits for the video, and so is Jimmy, and all of our most recent patrons. All you guys are in the all you guys are in the credits for all of our videos now, which is, well, all the newer videos, which is pretty cool. And yes, Jimmy, if you like badass models, like seriously, if you like really badass models, go join Fotis's Patreon. His stuff is amazing. It really is. Some of the nicest ZBrush work that I've seen. And the only thing that bothers me is he's not open to doing commission work, because I've got so much stuff we want to do. That's fine. That means he's busy, and that's the best thing to be as a business owner. So damn busy, you can't take extra work. But yeah, totally. I love Fotis's work. Fotis, Wexter, we just joined DSK for Thursday's time lapse. Let me see if I can show you Thursday's time lapse real quick. There's Thursday's time lapse. No, Grant, use your hands. There's Thursday's time lapse. That is a Wexter and a DSK print, the Fourth Doctor and the TARDIS. So he's like, I'm here to learn fusion. Begin. All right, fine. Well, and why do you of all people want to learn fusion, Fotis? You can do all of this easily in ZBrush. Jeez. I am not your... Actually, yes, I am. I am a monkey, and I work for money. All right, so we're going to be making a maker coin. And maker coins are generally relatable to test prints. So it should have a logo on it of some sort. So our company logo would be something good. Then we look at, you know, other things. So let's look at testing thin wall behavior, maybe an area for fuzzy skin, things like that, where we can easily make it work. So the first thing I want to do, maker coins are generally circular in nature, so we'll grab the center section and we'll bring it out. I would want the ID-ish, so before all the gear teeth start, because they normally all have gear teeth, to be about 3 inches. So 75 millimeters is going to be the number there. And that should give us enough room to put the 3D logo in. That's kind of the plan. Yeah, so we got that. Let's do kind of the exterior shape. I don't know. Let's grab a line. Actually, we're going to do L and X. That'll give us some construction lines. That way if we need to do mirroring, which I know for a fact we're going to need to do mirroring, we'll draw ourselves some standard vertical and horizontal lines. Hit X again, and it turns off your construction. So you see every time I hit X, construction goes on and off. What we want to do is, I think I want to make a segment here. So we'll have a segment that comes up, over, and down. Thank you very much. I'm now going to grab an arc because I do want this to be arced. Something like that ought to work. Now we see that the circle is black and everything else is blue. Blue in this world is bad. We want it to be black. We want to show off the black areas. And if we can't do that, it's because we're not constrained properly. Constraining is what matters. So for constraining, we're going to use D for the dimension tool, because we need to figure out where these things are located. So oh, you are not at exactly 90 degrees, are you? All right, well, let's first make sure that we're horizontal and vertical, so we'll do that. Now you're over-constrained. Okay, so you know what's going on. Let's dimension you guys from the center point here. We'll do 7 millimeters. I want you to come up 12.7. That's about a ½ inch. And we're going to have this equal to that. Okay. We're going to dimension this real quick. We want to get the radius on it. So the radius is 9.35. Let's just go straight to 9. That should be fine. And we're going to go ahead and, well, deleting that was probably not the right move, but that's all right. We can do that. Now, I want to go ahead and create a circular pattern. We'll create a circular pattern utilizing these objects around this center point, and we're just going to keep cranking up the number of points until we find one that we like. I'm going to zoom in. I want some overlap here. That should be fine. Yeah, that ought to be fine. Oh, yes, and the Space Mouse is so satisfying. If you want to honestly get better at CAD and you don't want to spend a ton of money, a Space Mouse is awesome. I buy all of mine used. I use a Space Pilot Pro because I'm persnickety and I just wanted to have the screen because I thought it was cool looking. And the macros are nice, but I do find myself using keyboard macros a lot more often. But yeah, being able to just quickly zoom in, zoom out, rotate, the full 6 degrees of freedom versus using my mouse wheel and using the shift key to move things around, using the control key and the alt key. That just sucks. The Space Mouse really does make life quite a bit easier. Alright, so now we're ready to go ahead and start the extruding process. We're going to go ahead... Ooh, Grant, you know, you should have done this a little bit differently. We're going to finish the sketch here. We're going to extrude this and this. We're going to bring these out. So we're going to bring these up. We're going to end up dishing the makercoin. Most people end up dishing makercoin, so let's dish in the makercoin. But that means we got to make it a reasonable amount of thickness. I'm thinking something around the lines of 15. So if I help you, do I get half of the prize? I mean, Nadav, I'm not going to cut prusa MK3S in half. But I mean, if you want a couple of rolls of filament and it's not going to cost me a ton of money, I'll ship you them if we win. I could never get the hang of a Space Mouse. My brain works in different axes, I think. Says Jimmy. That is true. It does take a minute to get a hang of it. One of our staff cannot stand it, but some of the other staff members, they're like, oh, these things are great. And I buy them used on eBay. The one I am using, I paid $35 for because the USB cord was cut. So I just grabbed a USB cord that I had laying around, cut the end off of it, soldered it on, and it works perfectly. It was great. It was so great. It's going to be a bubble maker coin. I don't know. We got maker llamas in here too. Gosh. So for those that don't know, at 2,000 subs, we are doing a bubble machine, and the idea came up on a chat with other makers that we should make it a butt and the bubbles come out of the butt, because then we could actually use the song Bubble Butt as the joke. And I'm just not sure I want to do that. I'm just not sure. Like, there are so many things that would be against our brand code that just don't fly with that. I'm going to go ahead and do a pattern here. We're going to do a pattern, a circular pattern. And we're going to pattern out some faces here. These faces should be fine. Axis is going to be the center axis. And the quantity we want is 22. Okay. Are you guys overlapping? No, why are you not overlapping at 22? 23? Yeah, we got the overlap at 23. Okay. That is what we're going for. Oh, you did not like that. Why did you not like that? It says compute failed. Fine. I will do it the way that we were doing it before, because I can do it this way and I know it will work. It just becomes a little bit more complicated. So we're going to select objects here. Center point is there, and we want 22. 23. It is 23. All right. We want 23. We'll finish the sketch. We'll go to the extrude, and we'll just make sure that we grab all of these. Actually, if I just select everything, we should be fine. I'll select everything. And then all I have to do is go back and just, like, reselect the ones that we accidentally unselected. Oh, yeah. My computer's going to hate me again. Llama, you're not drunk. What's wrong, man? Come on. What's wrong? Fix that. Now, we see an issue here, and I'm going to go back and we're actually going to fix it on the sketch. We've got some overlapping areas. So I'm going to run a circle until that point. And you're going to see why in just a second. We are going to turn back on the sketch. I'm going to hit the extrude. I'm going to turn off bodies. Oh, you know what? I want to do another sketch. It'll be so much easier with a second sketch. I'm going to project that circle, and we're done. Because now I'm going to hit E for extrude. I'm going to turn off the body. Hold on. I got to do one more sketch on this. Open it up. Thank you. Circle. Come out to about here. And we'll just match it. We'll match that there. Finish the sketch. Now we're going to go do extrude. Basically, I want to cut away all of the areas that... Is there nothing? There is stuff to cut. Why are you not cutting things? I want it to cut... Oh, it's not... They're not selected. No kidding. All right. We will need to go ahead and fix that. Oh, thanks, Fotis. I appreciate the retweet. This is going to be interesting to see how many people show up to watch an amateur do real bad 3D modeling. Well, what we're trying to do here is cut away. So we want to extrude. And if we see... We are missing all of these little areas. So I got to go around and individually, words are hard, select every one of these so that we can cut the overlapping parts off. Understand, I have no basic plan. We're just kind of going along with it. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Now, it is going to keep yelling at me and saying there is no target body. That is because I have turned off the body. You cannot see it. It makes what I'm trying to do quite a bit easier if I can't see the body. All right, now when I turn the body on, we've got our cuts. Do we have all of them on there? It appears that we do. We will hit OK. And there we go. So we now have what is effectively a weird-looking gear that would not mesh for a damn bit. We're going to start real quick by doing my favorite thing, fillets. And I wonder if there is an easy way to do this. No, there is not. So we'll do one, and then I'll just circular pattern it to see if that will get the job done for us. Struggle bus. Yeah. Sierra says, if Grant is an amateur, they are a potato. Well... Sierra, fire up Fusion 360. I'm going to walk you through this. And if you get stuck, ping me, and I'm going to go through it. That was a lot of extra work to fix a minor screw-up. You're right, Maker Llama. But see, there's the thing. I have 2 business degrees. I am not an expert in Fusion 360, but I'm going to try. And if that's the hard way of doing it, that's all right, because then I rely on you guys, the commenters, the subscribers, because if you're not subscribed, get subscribed and leave a like. I'm seeing over 10 people watching and only 3 likes. We got a problem there. But you guys should be able to help me, because that's kind of the cool thing. Like, we have an expert in ZBrush hanging out with us right now. We got Fotis Mint in the freaking chat. And if you don't know who he is, patreon.com/FotisMint. And if you're feeling extra generous, go check our Patreon out. Patreon.com/3D Musketeers. Because, yeah. And see, Fotis is right. If you don't do the extra work, you never learn. This is true. This is true. All right, so I got that one edge that I'm looking for, and I'm curious because I believe that I can do a circular pattern because I want to do the faces and I want to do the center axis. And I know that I need to do 23. Will this work? No. Okay, so let's do a feature. Will that work? No. Objects. that. Oh, excuse me. Axis is the center axis. Will that work? No. Okay, it's going to do the same thing. What would be the right way to do this? Oh! I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Would this work? I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to do another sketch. I'm doing too many sketches, but that is okay for right now. I gotta find... There we go. There's the one I want to work on. One that is bisected by an axis. So we're going to project... Gonna project that flat surface, this arc, and that arc. I'm using the P key for project. P for project. And what I am going to do is I'm going to do an arc. I'm going to do a 3-point arc. I'm going to do something like that. Now, what I want to do is I want to draw a line to connect these two here. But I want that line to be horizontal. And if I did this right, that should enable us. There we go. Okay, so we're going to finish the sketch. Now I'm going to do an extrude command from here. E for extrude, down to the bottom. Okay. That'll be a cut. Now I believe, if I go to pattern, circular pattern, now I believe I can do it as a feature. This. And somebody is calling the company. Dang it. Oh, it's a scam. Sweet. Goodbye. If you call the company when I'm on a live stream, I can't actually stop it. So don't do that, please. Oh, it still doesn't do it. Huh. There's gotta be a way. Compute, So I got it where I want it, but the issue that we have here is, yeah, right. I agree. So Maker Llama says that should have worked. You're right. It should have worked. I wonder if I just do faces instead. We'll do this face. Yes, it is 20. It is 23. Yeah, it is. This is an odd number. Reasons? None. Just because I wanted to. What I'm trying to do is avoid doing, 23, so double that would be 46 individual fillets. Now, you can do that in one fillet command, but it doesn't work all that well. I wonder, I'm just going to click OK and see what happens. Oh, okay, it did work. We're idiots. It probably worked the first time. I just never clicked OK. Just sometimes. See, this is the fun in doing things live. If we were recording that for a video, I would have cut that whole section off just until when I figured it out, and I would have done a clap and said, okay, wait. So, once you go ahead and do your extrude through, you would then do a circular pattern as features, and then when you go ahead and click OK, it will remove all of those troublesome areas. You see, if I was doing it for a video, that's exactly what it would look like, and it would not be, 2 minutes of Grant suffering. I should have done it on the sketch level. Happy Frank, I did do some of it on the sketch level, but it started to get a little icky. So this was the original sketch, and I figured it would be easier to do it on the non-sketch level. I don't know. Again, you guys are probably more of the expert. That's why I kind of do these live streams. It helps the brand newbies get there, but it also gives me some assistance because a lot of times I'm not all that brilliant for this kind of thing. So yeah, more help, more better. And remember that kind of thing, okay? When you have the ability to help others, help others. So, and actually, I forgot to start recording my live stream, so let me do that because we might be cutting this up into a video. So I'm going to do an intro real quick, and we're going to go for it. Hey guys, welcome to the 3D Musketeers YouTube channel. We are doing a makercoin today. We're actually live streaming this as I'm talking, and I forgot to start the recording. That's why you see some of the stuff done. But yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. So if you join the live stream, you'll see exactly when I screwed up. But that's all right. We're going to get to finish making this makercoin for the Prusa contest. We're going to have links in the description as well where you can go and like our page. thing post whatever, because that's how we can win. There's a Mark 3S on the line, and that would be kind of fun. We are also going to be joining the one for the E3D tool changer, which utilizes multicolored models. And oh, they're too far away for me to get. Give me just a second. I'm going to go grab them so you guys can see the really cool full color models that we're thinking of putting on the multicolored contest for E3D. I'll be right back. Have to go get them. They're out of my reach, and I forgot to bring them into my reach. So those of you that have followed us for a while, like a long time, well before YouTube, might put the wrong thing up, might know that I used to be big into full color 3D printing. We were one of the best in the world. We were voted best in the world 3 or 4 years in a row. There are not many people competing, but I'll still take it. During those times, we had the opportunity to work with two very famous people, Snoop Dogg and Steve Aoki. Now, these are not painted. These are raw off of a 3D printer, a full color 3D printer. So we're going to be going after an E3D tool changer in E3D's East Coast Rep Festival contest as well. And to do that, once I post all these, I'll let you guys know in a community post on Facebook or on YouTube. We will need your help to go over to that Facebook post and go ahead and leave it a like. And it'd be fun because we could do a huge tool changer build. And, yeah, tool changers can be fun, but I'm also told by one of the experts on tool changers, Mr. Brad, he happens to be a staff member of ours, a contractor, if you will, that, you know, they can be a lot of fun, but they can also be challenging. And you know what? I'm down for a challenge, and it might make for some fun live stream content. Anyways, let's get back to the build so we can get this thing done for you guys. So we've got our basic design. I'm thinking 23 sounds like a good move. I don't know. Sure. Oh, 21 would have been more fun because it would have been half of 42. But that's fine. They didn't connect there, and I just didn't feel like fixing it. So we've got our basic maker coin. Now I want to look at adding in some features. So the first thing that we see on a lot of maker coins is a big dish. So to do that, I want to do a sketch on the front. So we're going to do a sketch on the front, and I'm just going to make a big circle, like a big circle. This is nowhere near big enough. We're going to do L and X. That's going to go ahead and give us some construction lines so that we can make sure that we place the circle in the dead center. So we're going to click on the center of the circle, click coincident, click the line, and that will go ahead and make the circle coincident with the line. Now, I want this thing to be huge, like Bobby Fusilio huge. For those that don't live in Florida, you won't get that reference, and that's absolutely fine. God rest his soul, but probably not the greatest person to ever live. Either way, I want this to get real close to those edges. That ought to be fine. Let's see what our diameter is. Well, 214 sounds like a plan to me. Boy, sometimes this computer gets real mad. We're going to leave it just like that. Let's go ahead and get our distance from the bottom. Remember, when you're doing CAD, you need to make sure that your lines end up turning black because you are fully constraining them. If they're not fully constrained, when you go to do things, it's just not going to work. Oh, we forgot to put a... I really should have done a full line and not a construction line all the way through this circle, but we'll do a construction line all the way through it. We'll hit finish. We're going to do a revolve command. It will be an axis here, and it will be a cut operations. There you go. We now have a weird-ass Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah, Happy Farang says, many ways lead to Rome. Rome is a bit of a distance for me, and at least one trip over an ocean, so that's rough. Fotis, on the other hand, Fotis is pretty close to Rome, which is cool. All right, I want to do some fillets here. Let's add in some fillets. I want this to be a nice, smooth transition. How crazy can we make this before it starts to get mad at me? That is kind of cool looking. That would be really tough on FDM. Sierra says that they are eating Reese's just now, coincidentally. Good. 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 Alright, we got... Yeah. That might be interesting. We might end up coming back and fixing this, this fillet. So what I want to do is I want to rename it. I'm renaming it to the top dished fillet, so if I need to come back and adjust that, I easily can. We are going to do some areas for support, so let's take a look at the bottom. Actually, let's get the logo in. It's probably prudent for us to go ahead and get the logo in. And we can do that on one of our other sketches. So down here at the bottom, and let me make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, down here at the bottom, this is my history. If you are working on a model that you did not make originally yourself, you may not have this. And if you don't, make sure you come up here and it'll say capture design history. If you don't capture your design history, you're gonna have a bad time. And you're just gonna have to trust me on that one. We've had quite a few staff members that have made that mistake. Also, it is, oh, I can't use that. I need something to hold up that's, like, white. Ow. Now, there you go. Here, my white balance is off on my camera, so I need to hold up something that's white. If you guys are curious, this is from one of my injections that I had, and you can see the needles in my spine. So, fun stuff. Now I don't look like I have jaundice, so that's a plus. They're having a dark chocolate mocha Kit Kat. Close enough. You know what? I'll take it. As long as both of them are chilled. I believe that Reese's and Kit Kats are much better chilled, preferably in the freezer, but I know some people don't like that extra bite that comes with it, and their preference is to have them in the refrigerator, but I do like them a little cold. It's like refreshing. And currently, it is 31 degrees centigrade outside, and refreshing is exactly what I need right now. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're going to go back to sketch 3, and we're going to go ahead and put our logo in here. So, what I need to do is I need to insert... Do I have that for our company logo? Let's find out. Good, I can go through here. Let's go... We're going to go through Grant's computer. Actually, Grant can do this off screen. Grant has 2 screens. He doesn't need to show you this stuff. Alright, let's see. 3D files. I gotta pull up our logo. Actually, I know what I can do. I can do it inside of Lightburn. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. We are going to... Yes, we need to make an SVG, but to do that, I'm not good at it, so I'm going to use Lightburn to do it for me. Because math. I don't need to download the newest one. We'll use that. We can go to Lightburn, and we can use the tools, trace image. What I'm doing is I'm just... that should be fine. I know it's easy in Inkscape. I just don't know. Everybody says it's easy in Inkscape. I always struggle to do it, so I just don't do it in Inkscape. I know it's weird. I'm sorry. But that's all right. I can get this done pretty quickly. Or maybe I can't. Well, oh well. Photopea? Okay, let's try that. Is that a thing that does, Oh, it's an online editor. That's interesting. Huh. I've never used this before. Huh. Can I drag and drop into here? This is a fully... Wait, this is a fully featured online thing? No kidding. Alright, well, let's bring something in. We're gonna try it this way, so that's alright. Let's see. It's gonna be under my E drive. 3D files, company name, 2D stuff, find logos. This is what I want to put in there. So we can do that. Now, from here, I don't know what to do. But we're going to figure it out. We want to do... What do I want to do here? John, Tarsman, what do I want to do here? We want to... Because I don't know how to do it in this. It's literally Photoshop, isn't it? Yeah, let's vectorize it, because that's what we need to do. Yeah, that's perfect. Thanks. Okay, it's fully vectorized. Now I need to... Wait. Someone... Fotis says to send it to him. I want to try to do it myself, Fotis, but that will be a final option. So we vectorized the bitmap, but I don't think that's doing anything for us. We need to... I want to just... I can do it in here. I can do it in here. It's fine. Tools. Actually, let's use a different one of our logos. Let's use... Let's use this one, because it's way bigger, and it will image trace quite a bit better. All right, tools, trace image. It's hilarious how it doesn't pick up the black. I don't know why, but it doesn't. That's all right. I can merge those separately on my side. Trace image, we can... Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. Okay. I want to go back to this. I want to tools... Trace image once again. I'm going to lower it down so it only picks up the black area there. Beautiful. I can now take this, move it out of the way. Take this. I'm going to cut off... I'm going to cut off the Musketeers. We're going to ungroup. Right. I'm going to ungroup this. Actually, we're just going to unclick that. We can move all of this and delete it. That should give us exactly what we need. You had it. Button said SVG download. Did it really? Am I just an idiot that totally missed this? Yep. Grant's an idiot. All right. That's okay. Let's see if it worked. Some days when I'm failing on a live stream. Did this work? Where is it? No, it didn't work. It's an invalid SVG. So it didn't work. So there, Maker Llama or Thom Llama, you're wrong. I'm going to go back to Lightburn and do it inside of Lightburn because I know I can do it in Lightburn. All right, we're going to grab these two. We don't need them where we're going. I know it's not going to like... Oh, sorry, I gotta ungroup all of this. I'm going to ungroup. We'll grab all of that. We'll delete it. We'll grab this. We'll group it. And we're going to export as... Oh, a DXF would probably be better. Let's try it as a DXF, because DXF means I can push it right into here. I can insert it as a straight DXF, which would be beautiful. So let's do that real quick. So, plane 1. We got to get the DXF from file. Will it work? Waiting. Waiting. Hey, Brian, how you doing? I do prefer an SVG in Fusion, but we'll see if the DXF works. Sometimes SVG export from here doesn't work all that well, but while I'm waiting for Fusion to figure itself out, we can go ahead and do that. Hilariously, I might have already done this and I just don't know. Ooh, Fusion's not happy with this. That's not good. How's my computer handling this? Oh, my computer's very upset. My computer's very upset. Would I drop any frames? I did not drop frames. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we were a little upset there for a second. Oh, wait, it worked! Ha ha ha! Stupid like a fox! Alright. This is awesome. Alright, so it is upside down minimally. But I can fix that later. Oh boy, that's rough. That's rough on the computer. Which this is upside down, but that is okay. We'll scale it. We'll scale it. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh boy, I think this is gonna piss off Fusion, so if it does, we might have to go the SVG route. But this is the problem of having antiquated computers when you're a content creator, so we're waiting for Fusion to figure its thing out. The next thing on the list, and I think I'm gonna take Patreon money and put it right to it, is a new computer, because yeah, it's rough right now. All right, so we got, oh, this is it killed everything else that we did for some reason. Weird. All right. The right move here is probably to turn it into a body. That's probably the right move, I would think. I'm honestly not certain, but my guess would be that if we turn it into a body, scroll down the import window, flips are a click away. That's okay. It doesn't... It's a makercoin, so if it's upside down, it doesn't matter. I'll rotate the entire body once we have it on there. But we do need to go ahead and scale this. So let's scale the sketch. Ooh, that's going to be a problem because that's going to mess with all of that. Oh, that's right. Yep, that's right. It imported the sketch mid-timeline because I'm still in the sketch. Ha, smart. I think I would have figured that out eventually. But if we're going to scale the whole sketch, that's going to be a problem. So let's finish it. Turn the body back on. Turn on sketch 3. I don't really have a good answer for this. I think we're just going to have to try it one more time. I was looking and trying to scale it when I imported it, but I'm pretty sure I did a bad job at doing it. So we're going to go ahead and just do a brand new sketch. We're going to insert the SVG since it should have already saved an SVG. And I agree with Fotis that SVGs are way easier to work with. Yeah, SVGs are way easier to work with. Look at that. It instantly came in. My computer doesn't hate me. All right, we'll get that scaled up, get it in where we want it. Yeah, Fotis, good call on the what the heck? On the SVG. It is way lighter weight. It's lighter weight than the DXF, so good job on that one, my dude. All right, that's good enough for government work. We'll put that in there. Now I have a dedicated sketch with the logo. Oh no. Oh wait, is it all separate pieces? Hell yeah, it is. All right, so this is where we have to have some fun. We're gonna pull the 3 and the D all the way through. I think. No, we probably want to offset. Yeah, let's offset plane everything. We're gonna offset it by 1 millimeter. That way you've got some base to play on. Go to the end, do a new sketch on a construction plane just above the body and import. Yeah, that's more or less what we did. I'm not the biggest fan of doing it on construction planes, but that's all right. We can also do it this way. So these are our outlines here. We're gonna do an offset plane once again, 1 millimeter, and we're just gonna rip it all the way through the model. And what that should leave us with is, yeah, a logo inside of a maker coin. Now, this will be very tough for a 3D printer to get, especially that little piece. So that'll be interesting if that does work. I like it. Is 1 millimeter enough? Probably not. Let's give it 2 millimeters worth of thickness. Make it hold on there just a little bit more. Give you more of a base. And I think here to there. So I'm measuring right now is it's 4 millimeters. Yeah, so that's plenty fine. That's like right at the thinnest point. How tall is that line? 4. Yeah, we're fine. Photo says to invert the sketch of the hat. Okay. We can try that. So the maker coins are supposed to be a bit challenging. No, inverting the sketch won't work. Yeah, because then you won't see the outline of the hat. But okay, he said just invert the sketch of the hat. Gotcha. Okay. Remember, I'm not the best at this stuff. We are learning, and we are learning together. For the most part. Some of you here know way more than me and will just roast me in the comments, which is totally cool with me. It's totally cool with me. For science, he says. Fotis says for science. All right, let me see. Oh gosh, the two of you and Pokon are both in the Twitch chat too. I didn't know you guys were in the Twitch chat too. I don't pay attention too much to Twitch chat. But we are going to try to start streaming video games once I can build a better computer. But that'll be a thing. All right, so we have our logo in there. We have a really nice small piece, which I'm excited for. That should hope... Let's see, how big is this part? Oh, God. Yeah, there's no way that works. All right. Yep. We are going to just kill it. Yes, Maker Llama. I am also on Twitch. We are going to start streaming video games at some point. I don't know when we're going to do that. But the hope is at some point that we stream video games. I've been playing a lot of Splitgate recently because I do quite enjoy it. But I can't stream it because I'm so CPU bound. My GPU will sit at like 20% utilization while my CPU is at 100% utilization. And I'm getting like 40 frames a second. But you know what? It might suck. But it's okay. It's still a bunch of fun. Knowing more isn't a good reason for a roast. It's a good reason to share. You're right. But I'm sure you guys can find other reasons to roast me, right? It's all about the engagement, damn it! No. All right, so we got that edge. I want to now go in here and cut through a various amount of these. So let me do on this edge. Now, I'm not certain how to do this. I am certain. Am I certain? Maybe. Let's try something. We're going to do a construction plane that is a plane between two edges. Is this considered an edge? It is. Yes, indubitably it is. Awesome. We have a construction plane that we're going to put down there. Now we're going to do a plane at an angle to this plane. No. Let me... Dang it, Bobby. No. Damn. I still remember being a somewhat noob in Fusion. He's not doing so bad. Well, you know what? I'll take that as a, as a thing here. Yeah. Thank you, guys. You have to draw the line for the plane at an angle, which I was going to do. I thought that you can do a plane off of a plane because I want it to be right at this edge. Here's my thought process. I am going to cut a bunch of these at various different angles so you can try out your overhangs, right? I think that's a great place to test overhangs, and, you know, every, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them will be, you know, an overhang test. But I thought I could do it at a plane there, so plane at an angle. If I do it to here, though, it's only gonna let me do angles like that. So if we do a plane, oh, what if I did a tangent plane? No, that's not what I want. Because plane at an angle doesn't let me work on other planes, does it? Yeah, no, it only lets me select a line. Huh. Make a sketch on that new plane, draw a line, make a new plane at an angle to that line. Ha! Fred T3DP, I don't know who you are, but that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I like it. A line from here to here. And another line from here. Actually, I can just project this. That will give me what I want, and I want a line at the midpoint. Like that. That's the line I want. Okay, finish sketch. We're going to do a, nope, plane at an angle. Dang, I want vertical angle. Dang it. Okay, so actually then, this is not what I wanted. I want to do another. I want to do literally a straight up and down sketch. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want a straight up and down sketch. Huh. All right, that'll work. Yes, I do. I want a horizontal line. Oh, I'm not gonna do that name. KICSIKURMPLI. But yes, I need to clearly do it on the horizontal line. So let's do an offset plane from the bottom. I think we made this thing 15 tall. 15 tall is great. We'll do a sketch here. We're going to grab the one edge that I really like, which is right here. We're going to project that. Great. L from the center edge here. Straight out that way. Beautiful. Finish sketch. Now we're going to do plane at an angle from here. Nope. Grant, you still did it wrong. Still did it wrong. We got to do a line. I got to go back into this sketch. We need to do a line from here to here. Finish it. Finish him. And now, and only now, we can do this at... No, Grant, no. Select the right line, please. Thank you. We can now do the plane at the angle. Good Lord. Sometimes, man. Fotis is saying I should save more often. Fotis is correct. Fotis is correct. Fotis is also a ZBrush designer, and ZBrush does not autosave. Thankfully, Fusion 360 does. So we can come back here. Look at this angle. We're at 45 degrees. I want to go to 25. But now what I want to do is construct a plane at an angle, or at an offset from this, because I don't want it to take up the entire edge of the coin, but that would be a-okay. So now we're going to do another thing. Grant. Words, sentences, stuff. Alright, we're going to do a rectangle. Going to bring it right off that center point somewhere to here. Down to, I don't know, wherever it ends up contacting the ground. Somewhere to there ought to be fine. What I want to do is set this to be the midpoint of that. Beautiful. We can see where it's going to contact. And so, honestly, the rest of it... Yeah, the Fusion 360 autosave feature has saved my butt so many times. So many times it's saved my butt. But that is alright. Look, I'm not a pro at this. I don't ever claim to be. We have engineers on staff for a reason. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to align everything on the top with kind of how I want it. I want to grab that outside edge. We're going to dimension it from the center line here. 13.95. That's a 14 millimeter movement to me. Am I going to print an FDM or resin? I think the answer is going to be yes. And we will, as part of the contest, make this available through prusaprinters.org. So if you guys want to make your very own 3DM challenge coin, you are welcome to do so. And I highly recommend that you do. Now, I can't promise it's going to work all that well, because, like, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Sierra says, I've gotten into the habit of saving via hotkey every few minutes out of paranoia. Are you a video editor? Because I feel like that paranoia is driven from something like Premiere crashing on you. Now, this is 25 degrees to the bottom, I think. Yeah, 25 degrees. So we're going to come back into here. And we are going to put some text. Should I do that? No. No, I should not. I should put it on the top. We'll go back and we'll work on this in just a bit. Because I want to put on the top what these angles are, because I think that'd be kind of cool. Alright, so that's a 25-degree angle. And I guess I can still use this exact same sketch. Yeah, I totally can. All right, so let's project. So we have it running these three. So we'll run the next three off of... Oh, let's leave a space. So we'll do that one there. So 1, 2... Well, so I'm projecting every three. Okay, 1, 2, 3, project. 1, 2, 3, project. 1, 2, 3, project. 1, 2, 3. Well, damn it. Of course it's an odd number, so it's not going to work out well. Dang. Alright, so we'll project that one there. We'll project that one there. And we'll do one at the top. That's a lot more fun. Alright, so now we need to do a line from the center. Ooh, no, we need to do a line across each of these, because this is where our mark is going to go. If I did it at an even number, I would have saved myself a lot of BS. But that is a-okay. This one up here, we're actually going to do across just like that. Come across here. Beautiful. Sierra says, Premiere Pro is a nightmare. Yup, it is. I'm actually trying to convince our editing staff that we should be looking at DaVinci Resolve, because even on my old hardware, DaVinci Resolve seems to run quite a bit better. But for 3D modeling, they mostly use Blender, and I have been really considering doing a Blender series, but I know I don't have the skill for it, so, and I certainly don't have the computer for it. So the plan is, as soon as I can build myself a half-decent computer, we are going to start a Blender series. But I think the next series that we do on the lives is going to be FreeCAD. So if you guys want to see a FreeCAD series, that will be a lot of fun. And FreeCAD's awesome. They always retweet stuff. So, like, from a content creator perspective, it's like, yeah, totally. I want to see how big of an offset this was. All right, I gave it a 3 offset. All right. So, -3. Beautiful. We're going to do another sketch on there. We're going to do a rectangle. Gonna bring it from the center edge out to there. Somewhere along those lines. Beautiful. We're going to dimension from this edge to this edge, make that 14, and we're also going to place the midpoint right there. And that should have our box done. Finish sketch, go ahead and do an extrude. Rip that bad girl out just like that. Oh, all right, so for this one, 3 millimeters may not make a ton of sense, so Let's go back here and do -2. Yeah. So this is, whoops. I want to rename the sketches. So this is 25, 45. All I'm doing is I was going to I should put it on the edge. That would be kind of cool. Jimmy says, Blender would be great. I want to get into it, but I've done the beginner tutorials with donuts too many times, but always need to do them again for all the small things not in my muscle memory anymore. I would like to show you all something. How many of you use Blender on like a normal basis? I would guess there's quite a few of you. I want you to see the version of Blender that I have. Look at when I downloaded it. This is the last time I touched Blender. And yes, this computer is this old. This computer was built in 2014? It's a 4770K, so I think it was built in 2014. This is my version of Blender. Yeah. So, just gonna put that out there. I have not used Blender in a long time. It'd be cool if we put them on the edges here. Yeah, I say we do that. That's so many more sketches, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. But anyways, let's go over to this next one here. We want to do construct plane at an angle. We got that. So that's 25. That really should have been updated. It's free. I know it's free. I never use it because I suck at it. Just like how I want to learn ZBrush. ZBrush is expensive. But like I want to learn to use ZBrush. I don't, man, like time, skills. You see how I'm shifting a lot. It's not, I mean, there is a little ADHD in here, but it's because I'm in a ton of back pain. So like a lot of this has to occur after the back pain is gone. And we are hoping soon that I will get approved for surgery and I can go in for some spine surgery. Because that, I think, will make my life a whole lot better. And I'm kind of looking forward to it because I do miss my old life. I used to dance every weekend. And like I would take you guys out dancing with it for a Glimpse of Grant episode. That would be fun. Brian said, can I pattern this around the coin? No, because we are doing different angles. So this is to test your, not only your bridging, but also support material if you want it. So I went from 15 to 45. That was probably not the right move, but we can do like 35. I don't know. I'll probably come back and change that. Yeah, it's going to bother me now. What angle is this? 25. I knew that because I said that. I'm going to do this one at 35 instead. And that's the cool thing about it is that, you know, it's really, really simple. And I'm going to push this down 2.5 millimeters. And it should be pretty damn close. All right, so let me change this to 35. And what we'll do is we'll do 45 here, 35, 25, 15, 10, and the hardest one will be 5. That'll be really, really tough overhangs for people. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll go to 10 and we'll do something else up here. But this is absolutely going to be a makercoin hardcore model. So this needs to be 45. Negative 45. All right. Offset line from there. -2. Do. All right. Let's do that. Another rectangle for good measure. There to there. Down somewhere like that. Sure. Dimension from the center point to the edge to be 14. And then also have the midpoint of this on that. There you go. Finish sketch. E for extrude. Extrude all the things. Beautiful. And that is now our 45. So, Brian, you came in a little late. Prusa is running a contest through the East Coast Rep Rap Festival for a Mark III's Prusament. So the top prize in Mark III's and second and third place both get 5 and 2 spools, respectively, of Prusament, totally free. So we are gonna throw our hat in the ring and play the influencer game and say, I would love all of you to go like that. So maybe we do end up winning another Mark III's. I don't need another Mark III's, but it would be a lot of fun to have it. And I would do, hopefully I would get the kit, and we would do the full kit build on a non-stop live stream. And I would have to do that outside. So it'd get kind of sweaty, but it would be fun. Yeah, there are maker coins out there that are torture tests. I don't think I've ever seen one that does it this way. And if they do exist, I haven't seen them. So that's, I'm gonna play plausible deniability. Yes, you don't have to pay extra for the singing, but, no, Grant, shut up. Stop talking. The more you talk, the more trouble you get yourself into. Damn it. Minus 3.5, I'm guessing should be right. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff ready for Patreon that needs to go out. Photo says now do holes all around the coin. That's actually a pretty good idea. I say we do that. Let me finish the overhang test real quick. And then we will do that, because that is a good point. Okay. All right, let me save this one more time because I know Fotis is going to yell at me if I don't. This singing is not part of a Patreon tier. No. It is not part of a Patreon tier. Oh no! It cuts into the... Oh, that'd be kind of cool if it did, though. That's unexpected. But I guess I should have expected that. That it is going to cut into the main logo. Yeah, part of me's like, that's part of the torture. Grant, come on. You are all over the world today with this freaking space mouse. Can I fillet this edge? No, I probably got to go back into the design and fillet it. Do we like that? Let me know in the comments, because the next one's going to be really egregious. It's actually going to end up slicing into the coin itself. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to watch out for your guys' comments. Let me know. Oh my gosh. Grant, you need to get the hang of it today, dude. My dude. So this one's going to be 5 degrees. It is like no movement at all. Oh, dang. That might not even be enough. Now it's going to need supports. Part of me thinks I want that, but I don't know if I want like that random hole in my company logo like that. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. So many construction lines on this thing, man. All right, so now we're going to do another sketch here. Another rectangle off of the center line from there to there to... It's got to come like... It's got to come way down to like there, something crazy like that. Dimension tool goes to the middle here. That's a 14. No, Fusion, stop it. Shut up. Listen to me. I am your father. No, I'm not. It would be kind of cool if Fusion did notice the weird crap that we do. It's like a notice me senpai instance. Oh, this is going to be so bad. How much of the model does this cut through? It literally... Oh my gosh, it's so bad. You can't do it. Yeah, it completely deletes my logo. Dang. All right, so that's not gonna work. Crap. Okay, well. Maybe we just don't do 5. I'm going to make the executive decision and say that we don't do that. And we come over here to this one, the 45. And we also don't do that. So we just have 3. We have 3. We have one that bites in. And honestly, I don't know. Why? It feels like something on this is not the normal way that I like to do it. Maybe it isn't. Huh. I think my sensitivity is turned up. Let me turn my sensitivity down a little bit. Yeah, I think that was it. I think I had my sensitivity up. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. All right, let's finish this thing out. All right, so we've got 3 different support tests here. They're kind of janky on the bottom, which I don't like, but I feel like that's kind of the only way to do it. I don't know if Sierra says you can make it a bridge instead. I could, and I could only push these in like a certain amount. So let's go back and let's take a look at that. Actually, it requires going back to the sketch. So if we only did, I don't know, how big is this? This is 40. We only did 25. Let's see what that looks like. You know, I think I prefer it that way. I really do think that I prefer it that way. So let's take this to 25. From here to here. 25. No, do what I want you to. 25. Thank you. That one's going to go all the way. But this one will not. I think this makes more sense to do it this way. Also need parametric holes and spikes. Yeah, I like this better because they all kind of cut into the same distance. You end up with some vertical space, but that's okay. Oh, look, and you still cut into our logo. Hilarious. That's hilarious. Do I make it smaller to not cut into the logo? I don't know yet. Maybe we'll make it smaller not to cut into the logo. We'll see. All right, let's do some holes. Make the logo a tad smaller. You know what, Fotis? That's a smarter idea. This is why people pay you the big bucks, dude. Oh, it's not considered an entity. I can't. Can I? Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. We'll do new bodies. And then, we'll just cut them. We'll do these as new bodies. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. That's supposed to... It's locked? Okay. How do I unlock it? Is it this fix unfixed? Huh. I've never looked at this before. Okay, so a moose says it's green, it's locked, you have to unlock it. So do I have to go through and like select everything on this sketch? And if I go to... No, that didn't work. Right, top center constraints, idiot. I want to unlock. No, I'm gonna have to physically go through and unlock everything. It's so much easier to do it the way that I was gonna do it. This is the way I'm gonna do it. It's a lot easier to do it this way because now I can just scale the bodies. So we've got these 4 bodies here. We're gonna go to modify. We're gonna go to scale, and let's do 0.9. There, like, done. Uniform scaling, 0.9. I tried. All right, so I'm getting yelled at. Let's see. I tried that. It didn't do them all. So all right, if I go through and I select everything, because everything needs to be unlocked. If we hit that, it does not do it. I have to go through and physically do it on all of them, I think. Oh, nope, I can do it as a whole. Cool. Idiot. All right, well, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, right, boys? All right, let's go back to making this a cut. It is going to turn this yellow or red, but that is interesting because it'll show people what all this means because we haven't gone over this before. So yellow and red are bad. So okay, I think I know what happened. Because I had some of them unlocked, when I clicked lock unlock, it just relocked everything, and if I had hit it again, it would have unlocked it. At least in my head, that's how that would work. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. You guys will have to tell me. But now see that this is red, we don't want that, so we're just gonna go ahead and delete it because it does not serve us a purpose. All right, so that means we can come in here, sketch, modify, scale sketch, entities, turn off the body so we can just select everything. Entities, point, center point, 0.9. 0.9. Oh, I guess it doesn't want to be negative. Okay. Fotis, you guys are awesome. This is why I love this community. You guys are so cool. You all walk me through things that, like, nobody else would because you know that I'm just trying to learn. And that's pretty cool. Oh, dude, that is so thin. That's really thin. That's 0.7 millimeters. That'll be really tough for a 3D printer. Oh, but I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. So freaking excited. And you know what? I'm going to make this even worse on all of these. I am going to put some fillets on all of these. Because that is going to make the bridging way harder, I think. It might not, but it might. Let's see what a 3mm fillet will look like. Yeah, 3mm fillet's better. All right. Custard stuff. I'm going to print this on FDM and SLA. This is for the Prusa research contest for a Mark III's. We are also going to be entering in the multicolored contest with some really badass full color models that I did a little while ago. We have Snoop Dogg and Steve Aoki here. Yes, we did scan them both. Yes, it was awesome. Steve Aoki got himself printed 1-for-1 scale. And I've got some photos of that, but boy howdy, it was a little crazy. So yeah, that was a thing. Brian, you and I agree. Fillet all the things. If we are like Frank's Red Hot, I put that shit on everything, and that's for fillets, because I put fillets on everything. I would fillet all of this, but I know it's just going to become a disaster. Nope, screw it. Nope. I said I was going to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. It's going to bother me if I don't. I got to do it. I got to. Just a 1mm. Just a little bit. Y'all got any more of them fillets? Oh, of course it's not going to work. It's going to have areas that it's not going to work. No. See, Fotis wants it to be easy. Chamfer for FDM and fillet for resin. No. We're going to have it be fillets for both, so it can be rough on both. I don't want it to be easy for anybody. All right. Fotis said we got to do some holes. I totally agree. I think it'd be really cool if we did a sketch right here. And we did some circles of varying hole diameters. Like real small ones. And what this will require people to do is, you know, actually mess with their support settings. I don't think this is going to work otherwise. Cut these all the way through. Oh, well, Grant, you should have thought of that. Ooh, let's do something that'd be way more fun. I want to curve them. Is there a way that I can copy a sketch? I want this same sketch, but I want it over here, and then I want to draw curved lines so we can do, like, revolves and stuff to them. Oh, duh! Yes! Maker Llama, you're totally right. I could do... Can I do that? Would that work? Modify... That would work, wouldn't it? I think it would. Yeah, let's grab these. Axis is here. No, it doesn't. Because of where they're located. How do I do that then? Foda says make planes. Foda says to make... I don't know what that means. But this might not be the best way to do this, so give me just a second. Do a partial, it looks cool. Foda says, don't make planes. Fotis, what's it gonna be? Dude, do you want me to make planes or don't? No, it's fine. We're just gonna mess around here. I could... I need a sketch of the bottom surface here. I basically need to do an arc. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think we should be doing here? I want these to go through a sketch plane along the radius of the coin, then rotate that. Dave Wheeler. Oh, hey, Dave. How you doing? I think it's because this is not in line with everything. If I did the sketch, like, in line with an edge, that might be better. Actually, that would work. What David said works. Yes, it's actually, yes, that works perfectly. All right, so we're going to cheat. We're going to do a construction mid-plane between here and here. That should get us where we need. Beautiful. We're going to do a sketch here. How's it going, Dave? I know Dave from the Friday calls. And if you are a maker and you want to come hang out with other makers, we do maker calls every Friday with Matt Stoltz from Prusa Research, who puts it on. And we've been doing it for quite a while now. I've only been a part of it for about a year now. I'm kind of a newbie on the call. But that doesn't make me any less significant, okay? It doesn't make me any less significant. People are always like, you're so fake in your videos. I'm like, that you just really don't know me as a person. Yes! Oh, yes, Fotis, this is what we're gonna do. Because, like, that is gonna suck. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so terrible, and I love everything about this. All right, so we're gonna have some interior sections, too. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Because if it's resin, you'll have to learn how to get resin out of holes. Wait, we can't do that. That's gonna... Would that work for resin? This won't work for resin. This is actually kind of really mean for resin. Okay, so this is probably going to be FDM only, because this will be really, really mean for resin. Like, really mean. I'm going to do another one, because I want to be mean. Swiss cheese maker coin. Oh, that's cool. That's going to look so cool. What a nightmare, Fotis says. You're right, Fotis. This is going to be a nightmare, and I am very excited for it. These coins are supposed to be tough. They're supposed to prove something. They're supposed to show something. And I want ours to do that. Yeah, I want ours to do that. What else should we do? Part of me really, I don't know if I don't want to do the revolve all the way through. I have changed my mind, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I don't want to go all the way through. I want it to go into pieces. But yeah, I'm concerned that if someone tries to do this in resin, it gets real bad. Oh, hi, Dan. Sorry. Yeah, I only have 2 monitors, so I can't easily monitor YouTube and Twitch. I just replied to you on Twitch, if that matters. Yes, it is cool. It's something that Angus, Maker's Muse. If you don't know who Angus is, go check out his channel. It is Maker's Muse. And if you're going to go check out channels, make sure you check out ours. Leave a like on this video. Get subscribed. All the fun YouTuber things that I'm supposed to say. And my staff yell at me when I don't. All right, this is better. It doesn't go all the way through. It makes me feel a little bit better for those that want to try it out of resin. It shouldn't pop now, because I don't want it to pop if it's made out of resin. Let's come here. Oh, I gotta do the whole edge. All right, well, let's do a 5mm fillet on the edge. What's gonna happen? Nothing. 2. Nope. All right, I can't do fillets on the edges. Who the hell doesn't know Angus by now? I don't know. Custard Stuff asks who doesn't know Angus. Angus is coming up on 1 million subs, isn't he? I'm fairly certain he is. But yeah, Angus is an amazing maker, an absolutely amazing maker. So, all right, let's Let's get a drink of water. You gotta stay hydrated. Streams are tough on you, man. All right, so we have our overhang test. Oh, I gotta write on these what they are, but now that's in the way. Dang. Well, you know what? Let's write it on the bottom. That's totally fine, as far as I'm concerned. They do really look weird because of the way that I think the fillets are interacting. Let me suppress these. No, they still look really weird. All right, we'll unsuppress the fillets. That's fine. All right, let's write on the bottom what these are. Excuse me. Gonna project that whole bottom surface. We've got 35, 15, and 25. All right. Let's create text. Oh, we'll just rotate it when we're done. Nope, 35. Are you really not going to let me do that? I want, and all right, I'm going to need some help from the community again. I want to put letters here, like or numbers, I guess, for what degree they are. However, I don't know how. Oh, wait. Do an arc on a sketch, extrude, rotate, get a fillet on the points that way. Oh, okay. Maker Llama says. Huh. Does anyone know how to do this? I'm trying to get... I want to basically align text with that. Let's go back. Let me just delete this. I want to align... But if I do text from here to there, yeah, that's not going to work. So how do I get text to match up with the bottoms of that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I feel like I have to put the text on an arc, but I'm honestly not certain. If someone can tell me in those comments, that'd be great, because my skill set does not include that. All right, well, we'll come back to that in a bit. Let's look at doing some other things. Text on a path, select an edge as a path. Okay. That guy. This friggin' guy, man. You guys are so awesome, and I love this community so much. Straight up, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Alright, let's do this with... Because I don't know where to go. Like, this is one of those cases that I know what I want, but I don't know how to describe it. And like from a professional standpoint, that is like really, really complicated for me. Because it's like, okay, I need this to occur, but I don't exactly know how I want to get to it. Right, this one is 35, isn't it? Okay. Yep. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you guys for that. I didn't know how to do that. Oh, okay, so... Alright, well... Thom Llama says, make it bold too. Anything under 10, many slicers will see it too small and skip over it. 6 ought to be okay. We'll see when we do the extrude. Dude, thank you so much. I didn't know what that was called or what I needed it to be, so... Like, see, this is why I do live streams. I mean, I do get pretty frustrated sometimes. Because it is really tough doing this stuff live when you can't hide your mistakes. Because, like, I can hide all my mistakes in channel videos. I can't hide my mistakes here. Now, what we'll do is we will see how this looks, or how far away these are from each other. 0.7, yeah. I think you're right. I'm going to come back. I'm going to make these, I'm concerned that I'm going to split the difference. Let's go to 8, and let's see how 8 looks. Ossifont is a font designed for laser cutting and 3D printing, so I feel like we should be okay. But I could be wrong. Alright. Yeah, that just looks better. Oh, I got crap in my eye. What is going on? How did a piece of metal get into my eye? I have not been... Oh, God, there's metal. How did metal get into my eye? I've been sitting at my chair most of the day. How did I get metal in my eye? I don't know. I'm just here so I don't get fined. He said, usually is my smallest. It seems to work. 8 is good. I mean, it looks like the 1 is the closest piece that we're going to be dealing with. And that's 1 millimeter wide. That should be fine. That's fine, because that, you know what? Thumb Llama, that is good for you to test your first layer to see if you can read things. Ooh, and you know what? I'm gonna be a real dick. I'm gonna be a real dick. Real quick, I'm gonna I'm gonna be so mean. Because I've got some other versions of my company logo. This is one of them. Where it's long. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. And this is gonna suck. Oh, am I not streaming in 1080p? Am I only streaming? Oh, that's right. I only stream in 720 now. Is it... Are you guys not able to read anything that I'm doing? I can try to turn up the bitrate on the stream. I don't think it's going to help anything, but I can try to turn up the bitrate on the stream if that'll help. Let's see. Yeah, I am. I'm rescaling my output to 1920 by 720. Or 1280 by 720. I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, people are seeing it okay, Jimmy. But yes, Jimmy is one of our patrons, and I do appreciate everything. And if you guys do want to support what we do directly, please make sure to go over to patreon.com/3dmusketeers. Links are in the description of this video. Or they should be, and if they're not, I gotta go sack a staff member. Alright, same deal with this one. It's not gonna pick up the center black. Why? I don't know. Trace image, and I'm gonna turn this all the way down so it just catches the black. Beautiful. We're going to ungroup it. We're going to unclick that. I'm going to delete that. We're going to take the picture, move the picture. Cheddar! Now I have another SVG'd version of my company logo. Let me hide this stuff real quick. And hide, I mean delete. We're going to do file export. SVG was definitely the right move, as Fotis correctly stated earlier. Logo long. Cool. We are going to insert an SVG. But yes, the plan here is I'm eyeing a 5900X build, an AMD Ryzen 5900X. That's a very expensive CPU. I can't stream in 4K. Like, I literally can't. One, I don't have 4K monitors, so like that would be the first issue. But my plan here is I want to upgrade the CPU. I'm going to move the GPU over. I have a 1080 Ti. I bought that in January for really, really little money, and I was very, very happy to have that. But yes, the plan will be that we do a computer upgrade to an AMD Ryzen 9 5900X, and then we look at, oh, this is gonna suck for a first layer. We go to a Ryzen 5900X, we move the 1080 Ti over, and I have the 770 that used to be in this computer, and I'm going to put it back in this computer and turn this into my outside PC, so the PC that's on set. Because this is not actually a set. It has set lighting now and all of that, but it is not a set. It is not a set. Let's see. That's fine. That's gonna suck. But I'm actually totally fine with it. Totally fine with it. Finish him. Alright, I'm gonna turn the sketch back on. Gonna name it bottom numbers. That'll be fine. Going to extrude parts of the logo. Now, this technically is going to be upside down when you see it printing, I guess. I am going to grab that little piece because it is going to be annoying. Yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, I've always thought 720p was fine. A lot of people that I know that stream in 720. That's not a maker coin. That is the Tower of Babel. Well, you know what, Fotis? I wanted to make it difficult. I don't even know if I can print this. I'm gonna try. But, oh, we're not done yet, guys. Like, I know I spent a lot of time on this. You guys are great. I love you guys. You guys are too much fun. Thank you guys as well for your support. Fotis, I know you're a patron. Maker Llama, I know we hang out a lot. You know what? I think it's really cool, and I thank you guys for kind of supporting what we do, because this is not what we are as a company. I mean, it's what we're becoming as a company. But it is really weird to kind of see us transition from being like pure service bureau, nothing but business, right? That's what we used to be, to a company that, you know, does videos on the internet and tries to make it a sustainable business model on top of everything else that they do. 0.87, come on now, that's fine. Oh, that's gonna suck so bad. That's gonna suck so bad. Grant, try to put a fillet of 0.4 millimeters on the numbers where they meet the edge. That's gonna be tough now. We'll do the fillet before we bring in the 3DM. So let's do the fillet here. Is it gonna take it? Is it gonna take it? No, it does not. It does not take it. But maybe you're saying to just like grab all of these edges here. That's gonna take a while, honestly. That would work. All right, well, let's keep going down the line, I guess. Let's see if we can do the entire 5. I think, yep, I say it's not gonna work right there because they're absolutely touching. No, the bottom. I'm not sure I'm following, unfortunately, Jimmy. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out. Ooh, I have an idea. I think what you're trying to tell me is if we fillet these edges here and round them out a little bit, it'll be easier to print. Sharper edges won't happen. We'll find out, and if we gotta fix it, we gotta fix it. I'm excited to learn. I'm sorry, Jimmy, it's tough for me to understand when I don't know precisely what people are trying to tell me. It's one of the tough things about doing this live is that I can't, like, well, wait a minute. Do you know my Discord handle? If you know my Discord handle, call me on Discord if you want. Or DM me on Discord and I can set up a call real quick. Because, like, you know, what the hell. You're a patron, so I will extend the ability to be like, yeah, just like DM me directly. Let's get on a call and I'll like bring you on the stream if you want to be on the stream and say hi to people. Let's see. We got the logo on the bottom. I want to put a hole in the top that will be used for fuzzy skin. That's my plan. So we can have a fuzzy skin, an area for negative volume. I want to make it like a 2.4. like hardcore test. If I start it from the bottom, though, I can still use the sketch, which is probably easier. Right? That might make sense. All right. I think Jimmy wants to jump on a call, so let's see what we can do here. All right, Jimmy, give me just a second. I'm gonna start the call. I gotta unmute Discord, and let me do a video. If I do a video call, how do I bring him in? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out the hard way. Oh, it's not gonna let me turn on my camera because my camera is the stream. What I can do is I can start a virtual camera. Give me just a second. How you doing, buddy? All right, so I can't hear you. Give me just a second to make sure that's not me. No, I've got the stream on. So I don't think it's me. You do it by just doing it, Maker Llama says. Let's make sure I've got my output set correctly. I do. Do you have a... Oh, I got you now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do something real quick. I'm going to turn off the music. I'm going to match your volume to mine. And do you want to be on... Do you want me to bring your video on stream or no?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I mean, hey, it's up to you, dude. I don't want to do stuff people don't want me to do. So here we go. All right. Hey, you're on stream.
Hey.
Look at that. Oh, well, don't do that, Grant. That's a bad move. All right. So what am I doing wrong?
Well, it's not that you're doing anything wrong, but on the bottom where you have those numbers, you know,
Okay.
35, 25.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the 5, you see that's the edge or whatever. Exactly there.
Yeah.
That part will be so incredibly sharp. That
Yeah,
it won't print.
It'll be crazy thin.
But if you put a fillet or something in there, you can see just to see how it will look when you print it. Just open a sketch and project it and put a fillet in, and you'll see how the numbers will look when you actually print it.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it comes to like a precise point, and that is it's two faces, and that is because I'm a ding dong, and I decided when I was gonna do the sketch on plane, that I didn't know if I could have it bumped off of this area, so it's stuck to that bottom line, and I don't know how to bump it away from that. But you're saying fill it.
I'm not saying there's no issue in that sense, but the thing is that due to the thickness where you print that edge, the slicer will, especially the top layers.
Yeah.
The closer you get, as you have the fillet there, the closer you get to the edge, the more the slicer will say, well, I can't print this with a 0.4 millimeter nozzle, and it'll round out the corner. Just the same thing with every part of your text. I mean, the font you have is great, but every small...
every little small detail is not going to work out kind of the way that we would want it to work out.
Yeah, and that's just due to the physical properties. So, I mean, you can't have a radius that's lower than the nozzle you have.
Correct. Yep, you can't.
Well, a bit lower, but then you have to change the...
If we go from here to here... All right, so at the bottom, our min distance is 1 millimeter, so it will eventually figure itself out. But yeah, I agree. We're going to run into that issue. And Normally, I just say we're gonna send it because most people's first layers aren't great anyways. But you're right. It's likely gonna end up truncating that as an open edge for the first layer. But I can find this out. Like, I can easily find this out. I'm gonna save it, and you know what? Let's throw it in a prusa slicer. Let's see what it's gonna look like. I think I have an idea of what you want me to do. You guys are all smarter than me when it comes to this stuff. I always struggle with a lot of this that, you know, not everybody else does.
Well, this kind of thing, it's not necessarily bad. It's just that the result might differ from what you think it will be. So
Right.
just putting in, I often do, when I got one of these, I can't change it. I can't really switch out what I think I want to do. So I'll just open a new sketch. I'll project in the lines on the new sketch which I'm interested in. And then I can just put a sketch fillet in, and
Right.
I'll see what happens physically, even if I can't actually edit it in the model. I mean, if I know that a fillet will come in there, even if I don't put it in there, it doesn't matter. I don't need to put it in the model if I know that the slicer will do it automatically.
Right, right. You're absolutely right there. I like that idea. Yeah, it might. Maker Llama says you can offset a line off the edge. Use the offset for the text. It will pull it off the edge. That's not a bad move either. I'm curious to see what it looks like, though. Because if it looks okay, we might say, you know what? If people have a smaller nozzle, that might be a fun way for them to try it. No kidding, it works fine. Look at that.
Well, there you go. As I said, not necessarily an issue, just something to look for. But that's really interesting.
I would have never guessed it was going to do that. I would have never guessed it was going to do that. It literally pushed it out. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I know what this is. I know what this is. This is a feature that No, it's not. Whoa. Oh, it might be ensure vertical shell thickness. I thought it was going to be extra perimeters if needed. But you know what? Hey, this works, and it makes it so much easier because that means I don't have to fix it. Hey,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I totally understand what you're trying to say, though, and that's, like, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So everybody say hi to Jimmy. Jimmy is awesome, and he decided in the middle of a live stream that he wanted to hop on and try to show me something, and I learned something. This is the value of community, all right? Jimmy, I know it's not included in your Patreon. I'm going to send you a link to our Discord so you can come hang out with us, because you are awesome for, like, instantly jumping on. It's late where you are, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite late, after 10.
Is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to before I go back to the stream?
Yeah, I can shout out to Håkan. I hope he's watching as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I see, is that a resin printer in the background? What you got back there? I see some filament.
Yeah, I got lots of filament. No, I got them in cubic mono back there. And the washing cure, of course.
Yeah, you got to have it. Especially, you said you got a little one. You got to have a washing cure with the little ones.
Yeah, and it's inside a cabinet with locked doors, so he can't get to it.
That's smart. Now, who's more at danger when using a resin printer? You or the little one? I'm not so certain.
Oh, it's always me when using the resin printer because I don't do it when he's home.
The other day, I stabbed myself in the hand trying to scrape a part off of a resin print. I'm like, crap. I think I have resin. Like, it's like, oh, that's a contaminated wound. And of course, the better 3/4 is in there. She's like, all right, you're going to hate me, but come on over and bring the alcohol. And she's just like 91 IPA, just cleaning it out. It sucks. Don't ever get resin in a wound. But yes, resin is toxic. We're going to be testing out flex plates coming soon. I'm buying a bunch of flex plates, generic and name brand. And since I've got so many small and large resin printers, we're going to see if they're any better depending on their price. Because we can get them as low as like $10. But like Wham Bam sells them for like $50. So I'm curious to see if there's a big difference between them. But the only way for me to know is to do it on a video. So that's going to be a really cool one. But yeah,
Well,
Jimmy,
I'm looking forward to this because I'm actually in the market for a flex plate soon.
hey, you know, I am too, and I'm like, maybe I could get manufacturers to send us review samples, and then I could get them, and I don't have to pay for them, and then I also get to test something.
Yeah,
Cause
they
like
really should.
I priced out already. It's like $400 worth of flex plates, and I only really need like 4 flex plates, and I think we're buying 10. Something crazy. We're buying quite a few. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming and hanging out on the stream. I'm gonna get back to it, but you and I will have to hang out later. I will send you a link to our Discord later on, and if I forget for some reason, ping me because today's a bit of a crazy day. But thank you so much for coming on and hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Seriously.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye.
I love this community, man. People are so friggin' cool. Like, he didn't owe me anything. He had no reason to come on, spend some time, and work with me. But you know what? That's what makes this community so dang cool, is that he's like, yeah, I'll come on to a stream and help you. I don't care. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is what the community is all about, man. Like, people just getting together, hanging out. And yes, Jimmy is a patron of ours, and he, you know, kicks us a couple of bucks every month, and it helps us out immensely. Hilariously, yeah, Patreon makes us more than YouTube does. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like, there really aren't anyone that does flex plate reviews, but I really want to do a flex plate review. And I've got some resin that I need to review coming in. I'm like, well, all right, if I review the resin and at the same time review the flex plates, I can kill like 3 videos at once. Because, like, let's be real, testing 5 or 6 flex plates is not really a 1 video thing. You gotta kind of do it in maybe 2 or 3 videos. You know, try to drag out that ad revenue when you can, am I right? Oh, God. Tom Llama says, stab with resin, just hit with UV, will hard up and seal the wound. No, don't do that, Maker Llama, because resin is toxic. Don't do that. That's how you hurt yourself. That's how you hurt yourself. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Don't do that. All right. We're gonna get back to this. That was cool. Thank you. You know, you guys, we have such a great community. I am so happy to have you all as part of the community because, like, if it wasn't for you, I'd get pissed off way more often. Yeah, probably. I will say, hilariously, you can use super glue to close wounds. Like, that's literally what it's used for. As long as it's a new bottle of super glue, it will work to close wounds. It's gonna burn like hell, but it works great. Ask me how I learned that. This was a long time ago. All right, so we want to do... Let's do some cut ends now. Let's do, like, very clear overhang areas. Fotis. Fotis, don't do that, Fotis. We don't do that. I gotta get constructed offset plane off of this. Gonna come down 3 millimeters. That'd be fine. We're gonna do a sketch. We're gonna come into here. And you know what? Let's see. Yeah, let's just project all of this. That. One of those, and one of those. Okay. Finish sketch. We go to E for extrude. We're gonna get rid of the body. You are not closed. Why are you not closed? Oh, I see why you're not closed. There we go. Now I should be able to extrude it, right? I can. It's a weird-ass song. Who let Pokon choose the dang songs? Doctor sits me up with super glue a few times. That is correct. It does work. When I used to bike ride a lot, and I don't anymore, we used to carry super glue and really weird items and tools in our bags. So this you cannot bridge. There is no way to bridge this across. And I am also... Ooh, I can do it on here. Let's create some text. Oof, that's going to be tough. I wanted to put some text in there that says, like, support. But I have a feeling... Ha! Jimmy says he got super glue in the back of his head as a child and I was afraid of stitching. Turns out glue hurts a lot more. As someone that has had a head injury that did not result in glue, no, it doesn't. I had staples right back here on my head. I stupidly shot my head in the trunk of my Jeep. This was years ago, years and years and years ago. I was 2 inches too far to the right, closed the lift gate, and just bam. Right, and I guess the corner of it caught me. It cut me, and of course, head wounds bleed like crazy. And I don't live near a lot of things, so you know the first thing you do is you call 911. You're like, all right, how far is the closest ambulance? And I said, well, sir, it's gonna be about 15 minutes. I said, all right, I said, how far are the 2 hospitals close to me? I gave them, you know, where they were. One's 11 minutes, the other is 12. I said, all right. This is the route I'm taking. Send an ambulance down that route. I'm going to stay on the phone with you until I see them. And if I still feel okay, I'm just going to keep driving myself to the hospital. If not, I'm pulling over and you can transfer me into the ambulance and we'll head out. Ended up driving myself to the hospital. I was in and out in less than an hour, 5 staples later, and I will never forget the feeling when they put them in. You can feel them grinding. Oh, it's a terrible feeling. Cannot recommend. But... yeah, head damage explains a lot. That's not my only head injury, but that's alright. You know, hey. My dad said it probably knocked some sense into me, and he's probably not wrong, but, you know, then I decided to become an entrepreneur, so who knows, maybe it just made things worse. No, I like being a business owner. We get to work with some really awesome people, and I think if it wasn't for the business, and if it wasn't for the YouTube channel, I wouldn't have met a lot of you really cool people, and I think a lot of you guys really make some of these tough days worth it, because spoiler alert, not every day is easy, and you know, I appreciate the hell out of it. I really do. So, thank you guys for being awesome and being the really cool people that you are. Except for Pokon. No, I love you, Pokon. You're cool. I don't even think you're listening anymore. Because I called you out like twice in 2 minutes and you haven't said anything, so you're probably gone. But that's alright. Alrighty. So now we got a nice overhang area. That should look really, really good. You're going to have to support that, and this gives you an opportunity to use the, the grip supports, whatever. The really nice new supports inside of Prusa Slicer. We have our 3 overhangs. Got lots of nice top surface detail that if you decide you want to iron, you can play with. You know what we should do? Ooh, I know what we should do. Let's do another sketch. We're going to do a sketch on that. We're going to turn off number 8. We're going to project this entire... Oh, no, I can't project the exterior circle. That should be fine. That should be all that I need. Alright, we're going to extrude this down just a hair, like 0.4. I want to have a nice flat surface that I can fill it off of. Wow, that's a lot. 0.2? Is 0.2 good? Yeah, 0.2 is good. I was gonna put support me, but it doesn't fit. So Maker Llama Thom Llama said, put some secret text inside of there, but it won't fit. So if we go to like in here. At least I don't think it's going to fit. Let's try. Let's create text. Yeah. Yeah, I can try with Ossifont, because it is considerably smaller. Yeah, it won't work. I can just keep... I'm just going to keep kicking it out until it does work. So let's do this. Let's kick you out. Oh, let's finish the sketch. Kick you out. Instead of 4 or 3, we'll go 4. And we'll do one on the other side. We'll go to 4 as well. And the reason that I'm choosing to use the press pull tool instead of something else is it keeps the edges from being standard, if that makes sense. Oh, hey, that'll work. It's really, really tight, but we'll make it work. You know what? That's going to be good enough. Let me see if I can fix the kerning on this. Yep, character spacing. Why does my phone keep going off like crazy? What's going on here? Who's pinging me? Oh, Miss Amber sent me a text. The better 3/4. You guys have seen her in videos. She's awesome. Okay. All right, we got that. If we go bold... Yeah, it's too much. Oh. Actually, no, that's fine. Cool! All right, we're going to finish the sketch. Going to E for extrude. -1 just to really piss people off. It's going to suck to pull support out of that. Like, really suck. And it looks like that T... can be moved a little bit further to the edge. Yeah, it definitely can. Perfect. Ugh. Bloody perfect. I like that. Support. I should put subscribe to 3D Musketeers. I should do that. Oh, I should do it. I should do it. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. And guys, I want to appreciate everyone that has stuck around this long. I appreciate you guys hanging out. This has just been fun for me. And if you all like these kind of things, maybe we'll just do more like hangouty style live streams. We do more of them in our Discord. So if you want to be a part of our Discord, make sure you go over to our Patreon and choose the discourse on Discord or higher. You know, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, but if you got a little bit of it left over, it does help go a long way into making more awesome content here on 3D Musketeers. Now I can do a fillet on this edge though, so let's just roll some edges, some hard rolls. Well, 2's not great. 1.5. Get away with that. Yeah, I like that. That's gonna look nice. That's going to look nice. It rolls right into a hard edge. Oh, beautiful. Anybody that chooses to use ironing is going to hate me. They're going to hate me. That's all right, Maker Llama. I understand. You don't need to support us if you don't want to. It's fine. Maybe if you're nice to me, I'll hook you up and give you access anyways. Oh, man. All right. Oh, I gotta kind of move myself. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. It helps a little bit. So I lost feeling in both of my legs, and I was just trying to get it back in there by just like shifting the way things work in my back. I gotta do that every couple of hours, or the numbness starts to creep up my back, which is way worse than the numbness going down my back. Numbness goes down my back, my legs go numb. If it goes up my back, it starts to get tough to breathe eventually. And the last thing I want to do is die on a live stream. God. That wouldn't be a great way to go, now would it? Okay. What are we missing here that we still want to test? We probably want to do some spikes like Fotis was saying, some sort of object, but I don't know if we want to do that. I want to do something, I just don't know how. What are you guys thinking? What do you think that we should be adding onto here? Let me know. Put it in the comments. I definitely want to do something. What that is, I have not a shadow of a clue. But I'd like to do something. So, talk to me. And I'm trying to turn the music up so it goes over the whistling of my air conditioning. And I apologize, but it is 30 degrees and sunny outside right now, so it is very hot. No, go away. No one told you to come up. Microsoft, stop it. Go away. Jeez. I've been there as well. Used to support several people on Patreon, but had to stop a couple of years back. I'm glad I got it back with 3D Musketeers, though, now that I can. And I greatly appreciate it. Again, it really does help us go. It helps us make more videos and spend more money on the editing. Because for those that don't know, from day one, we've basically always had editors. And that's not normal for content creators. I can't edit video. I'm learning because I do want to start sharing some of that load. YouTube channels are very expensive, especially when you're producing, at least 3 main channel videos a week, 2 time lapses, plus 2 live streams. So that's a lot of content that we're producing. We will slow down eventually because there just becomes a point where that kind of growth is not sustainable for us anymore. Maybe the business picks back up, whatever happens. But yeah, everything helps us really move forward. Because of your guys' contributions on Patreon, I started looking at hiring more people, and I know we're nowhere near that, but I can take a couple of months of Patreon money and say, all right, let's hire someone to look at new thumbnails. Let's hire someone to come in as a consultant for an hour or 2 and help us try to fix things and make stuff better. And that goes a long way. So I do appreciate everything that you guys do to help us really succeed. I didn't think that we would have patrons this quickly. And I definitely didn't have the Discord 100% ready. But the Patreon's been ready to post for a while. I just didn't get the Discord together. So we just kind of sent it. Then people started, like, supporting us really early. And it was really cool. But I just wasn't ready. But it was a really good way to, like, kick my ass into shape. Yeah. Anyways, talk about subs. Look, he dies on the live stream for your entertainment. No, I've experienced the whole, it's getting tough to breathe. We need to just like yeet ourselves out of a chair. Thankfully, my arms are the last thing to go. And above me, right up here, is a shelf that can hold 2,500 pounds. It's actually what my lighting is off of. So if I need to, I can pull myself up and out of this chair and kind of wait for everything to get back and working. But it's because of pressure on my spine. And for those that say, why don't you just get a better desk chair? I'm in a Herman Miller Aran. It is quite literally one of the best desk chairs on the planet. This one is 20 years old and was still a couple $100. Anyways, I digress. I don't like talking too much about the disability. I know that we do the Glimpse of Grant episodes, and for those of you that like them, this next one's going to be hilarious. My doctor loves when I film video, and I think he had a lot of fun in this one, so it was good fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. I don't know when we're going to post it, but it'll come out eventually. Alright, let's do some... So these are all bridges. This will be good for bridging. This is good for support. We don't really have anything for... I don't know. What else should we put on here, guys? What do you think? What do you think we should put on here? Got some overhangs. I love this. I love that we have good overhangs on this. Although this really only tests bridging. It doesn't really test anything else, technically. But that's all right. This, you can't bridge. Like, there's just no way. You're going to have to support that. He says he thinks it's done. It's kind of busy. Or you're busy. I don't know. Yeah. I think it's done. I'm going to add in some fillets, and we're going to call it a day. I'm going to keep kind of thinking about it. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Most of you know how to reach me at this point. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Very much yes. I like that. Oh, that's diabolically terrible, and I love everything about it. This will now force you, I think, to support some of that. Yeah, that actually... That kind of changes the whole dang thing. I can dig that. I can dig that. I can kind of dig that. I was hoping to have, because this is really just a bridge tester. It can test, I guess, you know, first layer. It'll test bridging. It will test small overhangs for support. Yeah. I think we're going to call it. Real quick, though, let's download it. Hey, only 5 saves? That ain't bad. We're going to save as a mesh. STL binary. Beautiful. Oh, my computer got mad. When your computer gets mad when you save things, you know it's time. Alright. Makercoin V5. And yes, your eyes did not deceive you. That is a model of a breast. We are working on a project for a client who had a double mastectomy. We are going to make her prostheses, which is going to be really cool. She is an artist, and it's a really, really fun project. All right, let's see how bad this is. Let's slice it. Oh, this poor computer. Like, seriously, I'm streaming 720p video, and I'm chatting on live streams, and all the things. All right. Yes, we have lots of areas that it says, hey, that's not going to go all that well. I don't think we have... Yeah, I want to detect bridging perimeters, detect thin walls, extra perimeters if needed. Everything else ought to be fine. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you guys sticking with it. I mean, we've been running for over 2 hours now. So I do appreciate it. Yeah, we've been running for 2 hours and 21 minutes. Oh, yeah, this thing's gonna suck to print. I am so excited. Oh, it's gonna suck to print, and I am so excited to try this one out. Oh, wait, we got something poking through here. Look at that. It gets really thin right there. Oh, that's so cool. Support. Beautiful. Logo on the top, logo on the bottom. Fusion does export as a 3MF, but I find when I import the 3MF into Prusa, the file's like way off in the distance. It doesn't find itself right in the center. And that's why I always export in the STL. I could be looking at it the wrong way, and that's totally fine. But I don't know. It didn't work for me. I'm going to extrude this down 0.6. Just so we don't have that problem anymore. But yeah, I think kind of otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this. This takes into a lot of the really cool features inside of Prusalive 1.4. Because we can do... Or 2.4, excuse me. Where's Fuzzy Skin? I always forget where you are. I think you're under Advanced. No. Where is Fuzzy Skin? I am printing mostly on Prusa Slicer, and I will disagree with you. I prefer Prusa Slicer over Idea Maker. And yes, Jimmy, that's why your models keep popping up outside of the build area. At least I think it is. If you export the STL, Prusa Slicer instantly puts it into the middle again. I want to see what Fuzzy Skin looks like in here. Oh, it doesn't look great. Okay. But you can do it. It's going to really mess with your things there. That'd be kind of weird. Well, I'm going to mess around with it some more, guys. What we might end up doing is exporting one of these without any of the features, or without any of the logo stuff, a little bit smaller, so that we can... what I really want to have is Fuzzy Skin all around the outside of the part, which would be a great way to test Fuzzy Skin, but I don't want it to come in and under there, so we'll have to see how that happens. But yeah, if you can think of anything else that you want to see on this, let me know. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out. You know, thank you to Fotis, thank you to Thomas, or Thom Llama, sure, Maker Llama. Thanks to Jimmy, thanks to, who else was here? Thanks to Dave. DB3D Dan was here. Dave Wheeler. Custard Stuff, Brian Weber, Tarsman013, Amoose136. Thank you to everyone, and there's Sierra as well. Thank you to everyone that came out and hung out. I really do appreciate all of your support. If you want to support us more, you can do so on Patreon, patreon.com/3D Musketeers. Yeah, guys, I am going to head out. Thank you all so much. I will end it, as we always do, with a little bit of Crab Rave, because I apparently get chastised by the team unless I put Crab Rave into our live streams at least once. So I've just been sending it off with some Crab Rave. I seriously, graciously appreciate everybody's support. Yeah. See you on the next one. I had a really fun video coming out on Friday. I filmed part of it today. I'll film the rest of it tonight. It is Print Fail Friday. Hashtag Print Fail. Print fail? I think it's print fail. Damn it, I have to check my Discord again because I keep forgetting what I use. Yes, hashtag print fail. So hashtag print fail. Tweet at us. Tag us on Instagram. Whatever you do, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to show off people's failures. We're going to talk about them from my perspective. Then we're going to see what the comments on Reddit and wherever else that we see have to say about things. And yeah. If you guys send them to me today, I will do my best to get it into the video for Friday. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome. Have a good one. This was a good stream. Thank you, guys. It means a lot. We'll see you later.